There was a time where you needed to be a hard man to boast Harley-Davidson ownership, when big arms and an even bigger reputation around town was only enhanced by having a big fat hog between your thighs. Steady up now. Now, if we're to believe the press blurb coming out of Milwaukee in 2019, the new line of Softails deftly hand you the key to freedom. Well, the keyless fob to freedom anyway. Indeed, you can make your escape good on the 2020 Harley-Davidson Low Rider S. It's amazing, you know, I've been testing and reviewing Harley-Davidsons for years, and I really should know. They always leave me with a smile on my face. The thing about this thing that really is defining it for me is the things that people complain about Harleys. They used to not stop, and they didn't. They didn't stop. It was a true story. They used to run out of breath at 5,000 revs. This thing does neither of those. It really pulls like a train from the middle, and the great thing is it stops like a proper motorbike. So we don't have to always say for a Harley like we used to. This thing kind of works. You've got to live with it a bit. It's a little bit different, but it works as a motorcycle. Things I don't like. That seating position is just ridiculous for a bloke of my size. Now, I'm not a giant or a jockey, so I'm probably mid-range, and it hangs me out there like a windsock. Pulls me forward, all the wind is taken here, my feet are forward, and all the oomph is taken through your butt. So I don't like it at all. Bigger guys will probably really like it. Of course, the big improvement to this bike is that 114 CI Milwaukee-Eight engine. Everybody loves that motor. In 107, guys, it's pretty good. In 114, it's fantastic. I loved the 1110 Screaming Eagle motor in the original Low Rider S, but let me tell you, this thing is much more tractable. It works better. It pulls off the bottom. I don't reckon it looks as good in the chassis as the old engine, but it's all about this motor. You've got to ride this bike to know how good that Milwaukee-Eight is. Well, I don't know about you guys, but wide ass rear ends leave me cold. Okay, they look pretty cool, big fat tyre. They don't work as well as everyone will tell you. This 180 section is about the right size. With a bike with 62 degrees of lean angle, one side to the other, 31 each side of course, the 180 works pretty well. You can get it down pretty low. It scrapes a bit, but it's pretty good. Okay, sticking with tradition, Harley's got the two fuel caps. Of course, you know, one's been fake for a long time, we know that, but that's okay. But really, is that up to scratch, Harley? Is that really up to scratch, Willie G? I reckon that's pretty damn ordinary. The Low Rider S simply had to be reintroduced. The global anger at losing the diners was catastrophic for Harley. Now, the word Softails still strikes dread in a hardcore group of the HD faithful. Betrayal, they yell, but the voice is dimming. You see, while it might lack the hot rod and raw energy of the 2015 bike, the fact the new one is better handling, better appointed, and an all-round better platform. But is it as sexy? Not for mine. I reckon there'll be a largish throng of buyers that need a little more of the raunch that the defunct Dyna had in spades than the new S delivers. Nah, not sexy enough.